So guys, I was getting ready to make up some of those little baggies that you guys seen me eat in my last video here. That was in that little cup that I cooked on that little wood stove. And what I want to share with you here is I got this idea, the exact same recipe. You guys can look it up from another YouTube channel called mysurvivalspot, I believe. He may have a website, I don't know. He hasn't put anything up in well over a year. Got this, I think 2 years ago, something like that is when I picked up on this. I was trying to get some ideas on some cheap meals I could do while I'm out camping, and this is one of them. But anyway, it's really simple to do. It does, for me at least, to get the lentils, which are these little discs right here. To get these to cook down to where they're soft enough, it does take a little bit of time. And they'll swell up quite a bit. So we'll use lentils. The recipe calls for a half a cup of lentils. If you need to know how to spell that, I just got the cheap Great Value brand lentils. And penne pasta. Rigate. I don't know. So that pasta looks just like this here. And you know, this stuff does take a little bit of time for the water to absorb into it, so it's not too chewy or too hard for you. But it's so simple to do. So anyway, all I've got is a half cup measuring cup here. And we just do a half a cup of lentils and a half a cup of pasta per bag of these rice sides. And you can do, like I've got here, cheddar and broccoli, and let's see here, herbs and butter, and there's mushrooms. So you guys just use your imagination. Here's our Cajun sides. I've tried almost all of these and kind of ran out. So we're going to make another one up. I've just got another bowl here. So we'll just go ahead and get started. I'm just going to take a half a cup of the lentils, and we'll do approximately a half a cup. We're not getting too serious about it, of the penne. And we just open up a bag. So one bag of the sides, and we just mix that up. We'll go ahead and start mixing that up. So once we dump that in there, just stir it up really good. And I'm a pretty big guy, but there is no way, I know this doesn't look like a lot in this bowl, but there's no way I could eat this whole thing. Definitely got to split it in half and put it in two separate baggies. I was sticking it in just those nice Ziploc baggies and, you know, crunching it up real tight like he had showed in his video on My Survival Spot. But I'm going to try to vacuum pack it. We'll see how that works out. Here's the baggie. We're going to go ahead and try to vacuum pack this up. So what we've done here, guys, I'll show you. We've got two bags, and went ahead and wrote the date and what flavor it was, so we had an idea. So this is very compact. I mean, compared to the size of my hand, you can see, and definitely trust me, all this swells up, and it is a very hearty, I mean, just you can feel it in your stomach kind of meal. And I'll show you what we're doing with the baggies to make them this small. So we're just cutting a length. This is a pretty wide bag, the normal size, I can't remember, whatever, 11-inch bag. And we're just sealing both ends. I sealed this in, and we sealed this in. And you can see the crease in the middle. We're just folding it in half and cutting it. So we'll just make two separate little baggies. And then we'll just pour our contents in and seal this edge on both of them. Alright guys, so what I ended up here was 10 different meals. There's 10 different bags, so 2 for each one of these rice side bags. So I did 5 of them, and that was exactly enough for a 16-ounce bag of lentils, and I still have half of the pasta left. So if I were to buy another bag of the 16-ounce lentils, then I'd be able to make, for say, 10 of them. So the bag of the box of pasta was $1. The bag of lentils was $1, and each one of these bags of sides were $1. So what I've got in here right now is $7 for 10 meals.